Let's have a conversation about it. Oh, that was not thinking Bed Wars. That's not. I thought maybe you were gonna bring up Pokemon Platinum, and that I'm open to. Ladies and gentlemen, 07 in chat for young Karamo. Long time no see, man. How have you been? Papa, welcome on in. Booted up now? Well, I'm thinking we warm up. Listen. Oh, dude, I have so much to tell you guys about this trail, man. Same trail as yesterday, but I've been working it. Don't make us take Blue off the bench. Wait, are you guys actually like running Bed Wars right now? How come like? Why didn't you include me to the conversation until right when I start stream? As the first message in my stream chat. If you don't stream Plat, you're off the Bed Wars team. Which one is it? Okay, guys, can I show you guys something about this trail? Or should I give it a minute? It is gone evil. Oh, I should probably have my search on, huh? There we go. This trail has gone evil. In the worst way. Look at what they did to me. They squeezed me into a crevice. And that's just the beginning of it. Dr. Pump, welcome on in. I've been good. How you been? Chilling, man. Okay, now that we have enough people here, let me let you guys know what the state of this trail is looking like. Okay. So, as you guys can recall, yesterday... Okay, now that... No. Not gonna let him tilt me. I'm not gonna let him tilt me. Welcome in other random people that just joined. I don't really care about. So, yesterday, you guys recall... It was 10 plus people all going north. It hits this crazy amount of activity that which we could further explore. However, we kept on following it until its genuine end, which was about here. There were a couple trails that kept going up here in some like weird, noisy fashion, but it was only like 1 or 2 accounts. So obviously the other 8 had to go somewhere. And they're just squiggling around over here. So we went down south and we flew in. There was already a bunch of portals placed and went to the overworld, and there was a Five Nights at Freddy's map art. And I'm really zoomed out on purpose because this is an NSFW furry map art. In addition to a map art that advertised a like a Japanese client that I don't fully understand. I'd never heard of it. And then a flag of a country that I also just don't remember. And then there was this one from Bleach. Anyways, so we found that on stream, and then we kept going south, just looking for a couple skips here and there. Eventually, I ended stream, and then I just AFK'd, like just going straight south, seeing if I could hit any activity. Okay, you guys following me still? Molly, welcome on in. Eventually, I fly over this. A crazy network. And I'm like, oh shit, flip to Yui. Go back. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry for being mean. Welcome on in, Malik. Welcome on in, Egg. I appreciate you guys. DMs? Oh god, here we go. Cobble Creator, nice name. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Do you play 2p2t? I'm just checking my Oh! So, guys, lock in with me, please. This is serious. Look, I fly over this and look at it. If you are seeing activity like this, Am I supposed to watch the stream? Yo, Zolk! What the? Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I appreciate the support. It really means a lemon. Crop circles. That's an idea. I mean, let's genuinely think about this for a second. Okay? There's a couple sharp turns in places that just go right back and then just dead ends. Dead ends. Dead ends. And they're almost shaped in such a way, whereas this dead end occurs just before hitting this other dead end. This dead end occurs before running into this other network of activity. Same with this. And that is a pattern that we will continue to see. Right? I mean, look at this. It is just... So, I don't know if you guys have heard about these before. Oh, you asked if there was any luck. Let me get through this real fast. I have heard of modules being used. That's basically an auto maze trail maker. Okay? I've seen those, but they don't look like this. What if that Japanese client they were advertising is one that they like use and they have their own auto maze trail maker, but it's different. And that's why I don't recognize this shape. Because this is not... I'm not watching this on stream, Egg. I'm watching this on... I'll report back to you guys. This content is intended for certain audiences. It may contain sexual themes. Hi, Moogle. This was me looking for the pale oak after update. Well, so I didn't spiral this just yet. I just kind of like hopped on, and this was the trail that was kind of like going farther off. So I jump on it. This is just my map glitching out, and it just goes and it goes and it goes, and then look, it does it again. Like, they specifically avoid this main trail as they go and they hit, like, and then look at the shapes and the turns. This is unnatural, right? This doesn't make any sense. Once again, a couple zigzags, a couple crossovers, and it goes out again. Have I explored the entire world? Yes, this is the last trail on the whole server. And look, it gets wide. It gets wide. And this was today. I woke up today and my, like, I had like auto followed all this. And look. A little bit, there's like a little stone brick build with a couple chests inside. And then look at this. An intact carpet duper. But that's it. That's the only sign of life. Still no signs. No pearls set anywhere. Just that. So like, what the fuck? Right? Just quit. Wait, I'm not done yet. It doesn't make sense, but there is at least that correlation between the place that we found originally and this. Whereas they're both, like, this was a carpety map arty place. Right? That was griefed. Whereas this, which was a little bit more hidden off to the side, was intact, but there was no map parts. So what the hell is going on? I'd go back in the nether. And there's like a couple portal skip attempts. And it kind of zooms this way. And then they all turn south. All at the same time. They jump on this 1.12. And then evidently they keep going this way. So that's where we're at now. We are here. Continuing southeast. Our bed is set right around here. And I don't know. They could hop on this 1.12. Go eastbound. There's definitely a lot of opportunity for us to just like trace 1.12 trails in the overworld. But like again, it's also like in this range to see this much activity in both versions is just so bizarre. Because look, it's like no other 1.12. It's just all kind of bunched together right here. So, please Google Ryan Yates. You look so much like him. Is he the streamer that eats his own poop? I'm gonna pet my cat for a little bit longer and then we're gonna hunt. For real. Toba. Oh, come on in. Hey, Muko. Are you the best boy, Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, that's the emote. Holy hell, y'all do look kind of similar. Okay, let me look it up. Ryan Yates. Google. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, let me look. Let me. Ryan Yates. Why did it say Ryan Yates finger? Why is he controversial? Oh, he plays soccer. Honestly, that guy could be my brother. The Ryan Yates finger controversy. Everybody has allegations nowadays. I feel left out. Anyways. We all caught up? Let's do this thing. Do I have a secret alter ego? I do. Can you guess his name? I can tell you guys too. Pete Montzingo? Montzingo? My alter ego's name is Siddharth. Is that badass or what? I don't know. In your guys' professional base hunting opinion, do you guys think I should be hitting portal skips along this trail? Or should I be just trying to load all of it nether side and then after the fact just kind of fly it all backwards in the overworld? Hitting portal skips is like kind of saucy, but Sometimes it just makes the trails feel like they're taking forever. Just do mini games for 4 hours. I was thinking about playing some Pokemon Platinum today. Especially if things go to shit on this trail and I need to fly back this direction. I guess it's not that far, but I could just like switch over to Pokemon. Wait, another question for you guys. Yo, Luca. Have you guys read Sun Tzu's Art of War? I know bits and bobs of it. This isn't a Joe Rogan podcast stream, is it? Is that like a boy book? I don't read, so no. I didn't read until this year. I didn't read until like 2 months ago. That book made my buddy quit smoking weed for some reason. That's awesome. I do not like green eggs and ham. I will not eat them, Sam I am. Possibly new note block tech so I can make better songs? Wait, what do you mean there's new note block tech? Our lunch lady made green eggs and ham in elementary school. Was fire. How much food coloring do you think you can consume before you throw up? I say realistically, you could probably drink like 10 whole bottles. Honestly, that might not even make you throw up. Oh, but imagine the color of your shit. Did I just think of something awesome? I remember when I was now when I was getting potty trained, but when I was getting taught to stand up and pee, you know, like I never really wanted to do it because I was like, why the hell would I want to keep standing when I have the option to just sit down and relax? And so my mom got like little floaty things that you throw in the toilet and then you pee on them and pretend like you're sinking a ship with a laser beam. Gender roles. Am I right? Bleh, updated? Well, it's still going to be the old one on my stream. Where can I buy those? I'm sure you can just type in like, you know, all the keywords that I just explained on Amazon. But then when I grew up, or okay, not when I grew up, but when I ran out of those toys, I would just take like one single sheet of toilet paper and I would see how much I could destroy it. You know what I'm saying? I would say so much cake that the green food dye made poo green. I cried because I was 10 and it was scary. That's awesome. Wait, spacebar. Ah, never mind. I might play some Pokemon later. I'm still undecided, depending on how well this trail goes. No, that is creepy when you're that old. You don't know what's going on. I think I told you guys once my aunt. So I had an aunt that was the same age as me, but actually not. Like almost a year older than me. So most of the year she was a year older than me, and then for like a month or two within the year we'd be the same age type shit. But she was kind of like Angelica vibes growing up, and she would just make shit up to just scare me. And one time she told me that it's impossible to pee and poo at the same time. What kind of phobia do I have? That's a good question. What kind of phobia do I have? A phobia is it's a fear that doesn't really make sense, right? I have slight trypophobia. I don't think I have any phobias though. Do you? That's sick and twisted, Luca. Why did no one dupe hella note blocks? Like I need them, but I can never find them. Luca, I mean, like, can't help right now because I'm live on stream, but I might be able to help you out. Okay, let's see here. This has to be the same. We have to be going the right way. I'd be willing to trade for a cool place with a note block song. Are you talking about like music machines where you like pull a lever and it plays a song? Or are you talking about like when you put your account somewhere and you turn on like a module that allows you to like hit the note blocks in a way that makes a song? You're talking about music machines? I'll fund anything, bro. I think that we need a resurgence of music machines on Tubi. Like, they kind of used to be all the rage back in the day. I bet. So, now that I know you're talking about music machines, what kind of tech is there that just recently came about? We're talking about a new tech. I do know, I believe there's a website that you can upload. I have something in my eye that you can upload MIDI files to, right? And turn them into note block songs. Note block Studio to go. I would love to like, that's actually now, that's now on my bucket list, is to build I want to build a music machine, but specifically I want to build one like at my stash, you know? And when someone finds it, I'll leave a sign that's be like, play this song while you're touring the stash for the full experience. It'll be all like emotional. Dude, I think that there's a whole infestation inside my eyeball. Honestly, it's from my cat. Shout out all my fellas music machine at Geezer Getaway. What? Oh, yeah. See, that's what I thought we were talking about. Like, there's music machines and then there's note block concerts. Have you extracted any teeth, and what are the downsides you got? Just like to my personality, or the downsides of extracting teeth? What are you talking about? Paul, did you ever hear about Cherry Valkyria? No, I did not. Cherry Coffin? Have you got bored from Minecraft, or did you build a very bad muscle memory or addiction? The Michael, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You play 2B? That's a fascinating question. Something I understand what you're asking. And I'm going to think up on the Minecraft thing. But what it initially makes me think of is League of Legends. I don't know how familiar you are with League of Legends, but that's one of those games where it's really easy to get into into bad habits for like ease of access reasons, and then later down the line it bites you in the butt because you're just not able to move as quickly or operate as quickly. In terms of Minecraft, I will say that having access to a client generally turns you sheepish when it comes to playing vanilla again, because you're so used to, like, you know, auto sprinting, or like not really having to manage your hunger because you have auto eat going on, and like always wearing max feather falling boots, so you're not used to fall damage doing as much stuff like that. But at the same time, it's kind of balanced out by the fact that you're playing Minecraft so much anyway, so helps you with like parkour and stuff. I don't think I've ever had extracted teeth. Fun fact, do you guys hear my cat? He's kind of pissed. I'll let him back in here in a sec. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I'm actually missing some teeth. Like, there are a couple teeth like back here, like 2 of them that genetically just never formed, or like the adult versions never formed. There's one that didn't form at all, and then one where the baby one formed but not the adult one. It's one of my groovy mutations. Rakdos 2B2T, welcome on in. Intimates MC, good morning. 9B, but I love the stream VODs while I play. First stream though, the Michael, I appreciate it. I'm glad you can make it, bro. And Moose Bounty, welcome on in.
Do a flip king.
Hi. What's going on, Moose? Okay, so Luca, you currently need note blocks. Is that what I'm hearing? I will kill back to spawn on my main account after stream, and I'll hook you up with some note blocks. Sid! Hello, everybody. Oh yeah, we were talking about Sun Tzu's Art of War. can you just show up and say you need something in Paul's chat and he gives it to you? Not necessarily. He's making a music machine. Like the cool ones where you like flip a lever and it like does the whole thing. But 5 gifted subs might help your case. Nope, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, T-Lac. And welcome on in, Jaws. Good morning. Anyways, Fart Clan party tonight. I really like that building game we played. The guess the build one. Piggy bank. Oh, but there's also that other gambling game. Like gamble with your friends. Piggy bank was valid. It really helped. I needed like a coin getting put in it. Yo, this is a pretty room. I haven't played it yet. I had only seen a little bit of gameplay by Squeaks. You ever pull up on that trail or hell nah? Dude, I just... At the beginning of stream, I spent a good 5 minutes detailing the sauce of this trail. But just know it is... It is... It is, It is, it's, it's Moose's birthday week. Did you wish him a filthy 40 yet? I rated him yesterday and I let him know that he looked handsome and old. Are those balls? Did I leave enough for the imagination? Hey, I've got a question. Hee hee. I found a sign of yours from 2022 in the nether, like negative 450k, positive 960k, and I've been following your trail for a good couple hours now. What the heck is that? I can check on stream. Go to coordinates negative 450k. And we're talking nether coordinates, so we should be in the right dimension for this. By 960k. And since it's 2022, it should be journey map data that we're looking at. I zoom out. Here we are. Is it this? This just looks like a highway. Oh, wait, no, there's something up here. Oh, there we are. Oh, I must have gone into the overworld. Or not. Maybe I died. Nothing good so far. Oh. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what the? This must have been a highway that someone started building, and by the time I got to the end of it, it must have just. Oh, I remember this now. Yeah, this is like the it must be 1 mil nether, and I think that when I was on it in 2022, I figured it was gonna go to the end, and it didn't, or like go to the other highway, and it didn't. It was like equidistant. Yeah, just about. See, 550k by 982, and so I went right to the middle of nowhere. There was a horse right here, and so I just chucked myself into the overworld, and then I flew this way, and I was like, and listen, this is back in 2022, and so I'm just feeling like an idiot flying around in this range in the overworld. So then I go into the nether, and I think I just flew around here, and I never even caught a single trail. I probably just went here and then decided to kill myself back to spawn, but maybe I left a book here or something. You put a sign up there saying something like, let the hunting begin. Oh yeah, I used to do that. I used to say, let the hunt begin, and I'd put like little banners up next to it. That's a little reference to Final Fantasy 12 that I used to do. Yo, actually, welcome on in. Shadow Freedom Court. What's one track you would want to make into a music machine? That's impossible for me to think of on the spot. I love the music machine at the memorial for that one player, that Meg guy that I'm spacing his name right now, but it plays Where Is My Mind? Where is my mind? I followed a 1 out of 12 for 6 hours and ended in a book from you saying sorry for long trail. I'm so glad you got a book at the end of that. How much worse? I mean, at least I thought of whoever was going to be on it. You know? At least I recognized that it was going to be a piece of shit to follow for nothing. A book is the least I could do. Because I have been done dirty by enough. By enough trails that go on forever and just lead to absolutely nothing. Let's see, what else did people bring up when I was yapping? I guess considering the one track. Ooh, wait. You know what would be a sick music track? Wait, what's it called? What is it called? Ooh, dude, this would go so hard on a music machine. You think? No way. you know, you have not made this one before, bro. I'm not believing it for a second. That one would be sick. Oh, but this one. This one would also be sick. No, not the piano version. This one. Oh yeah, no, I want this one more actually. I love this song. Anyways. That one's also from Chrono Trigger. The first one is called like Secrets of the Forest, and the one I just played was called Corridors of Time. That one's probably more of my favorite. But both are awesome. That's crazy. Shout out Havlin. You know, I never actually played through Chrono Trigger. I never played it. I never touched the game. I just know the music. Chat on battle. Welcome on in. Okay, so these two trails, they have to come back together at some point, I reckon. That's insane. The first song I come up with, you've made one before. Just in a creative world, you haven't made it. Have you made any music machines like on 2B yet, or not yet? Not on 2B. Yo. So besides note blocks, is there anything else? I guess you could just DM me, let me know. I love music machines, man. They're so cool. You made 3 on 2B. Oh shit. Maybe this trail doesn't even continue. Oh, there it is. One time I found a 2016 bass by a dude named 69er. And he had 2 music machines built there. He had a place for a third one, but he had 2 music machines built there that were songs that he composed himself. That was so sick. Ooh, Song of Storms. Another excellent choice. I've only started making music recently. Are you talking about like separate from note blocks or with specifically note blocks? Because I've got a pretty good amount of experience on FL Studio. Bizu, welcome back. Server dying a little bit. Come back. How's the hunt going? We're on the same trail as we were yesterday. And it is situation is pretty severe, but besides that, just chilling. Dude, guys, I nearly had enough gumption last night to start a brand new Oblivion playthrough. That'd be crazy, right? I'm already doing enough stuff. I don't need more stuff on my plate. Did any of you guys actually play through that when it came out, the remake? Oh, Persona 4. That's right. I need to do that. Define gumption? You know, like, like when you have a, like a gumball in your heart. All right, when we pull up on this trail, I'll play Plat. I actually got a good feeling. I'll replay Oblivion so often. The original or the new one? I've replayed Skyrim like 20 times. I did not play Gamble yesterday. I gamed a little bit with Fart Clan folks yesterday. We played just some Hypixel stuff. It was really fun. It was cute. Selling those trails from yesterday? Indeed we are. I've given the rundown on the state of the trails twice so far. So I'm just gonna let it ride from here on out, but they've gotten absurd. Did you see Mindplex is opening back up in less than a month? I don't even know anything about about Mindplex. Wait, like I am still on your trail from 2022. Is that an actual strat though? Like I don't see you doing it anymore. Do you just do it off stream or is it just a bad strat? So I was about 500k, 900k nether. And I just chucked myself into the overworld for a little bit. And I was like, nah, there's not gonna be a single trail. So I chucked myself in the nether and started looking for a trail. And the state of 2B in 2022 versus 2026 is so vastly different when considering base hunting that pretty quickly I became pretty just bored of the lack of activity, and I felt pretty disheartened in terms of being able to pull up on a trail. Whereas now in that range, 2026, it'd be easy. Like I would totally. And so off stream, I specifically don't like to AFK that much. If I can avoid it, then I will. I prefer to AFK off stream when I'm doing other IRL stuff. And then if I find trails, sometimes I hunt them off stream, but if I find like a really juice one and I'm going to be streaming soon, I like having the opportunity to show it off on stream. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that it's a bad strat. It's just that in 2022, it was kind of... It felt like a futile strat. And I also just literally don't do that on stream because it's boring. We love Savage! What's up? I'm gonna let my cat back in. He's very upset with me. But if he gets off of my business again, I'll have to take him back out. He's so expressive with his meows. Alright, one sec. He is being dramatic right now. He is being a drama llama indeed. Aren't you, Muko? Yes, you are. You a drama llama? You a drama llama? You a drama llama? Oh, buddy, we can't be doing this right away. No, 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 no. Stop. Oh, my. Okay. Just relax. Just relax. Okay. I know, right? Hopefully he just sits right here and relaxes. Okay, what else were we talking about? What is this? Look at him. He like scratched my hand. Alright. Just relax, Moogle. Just relax, buddy. Wait, I just had the best idea. What if we made a roleplay server? Like a roleplay... Ah, never mind, never mind, never mind. Look at him. Look at him. He's suffering. This thing is suffering. So you're essentially in a giant litter box right now, right? And the sun is scorching and all you can really feel is the sweat building up. Oh God, he's about to start slipping. Ah! Yeah, just go ahead. Go behind the monitor, Moogle. There you go, buddy. That's where you relax, remember? Yeah, just lay down, Moogle. Yes, 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 yes. Crap. God damn it. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Now you guys know how I feel. We need a Moogle theme song. It would not be a cute song, by the way. It would be upsetting and evil. Aw, buddy. So here's the thing about the Art of War. For those who haven't read it, I can summarize it in about 1 second. It's all about trolling. The entire book is just about trolling. I know Paul has not read The Art of War. I'm a reader now. Did you read it in between now and when we played Bed Wars last night? Yeah. Yo, shout out this guy. Shout out that guy too while we're at it. That's all I did. I didn't even sleep last night. As soon as I hung up the Discord call, I started reading it. All the way until I just started going live again. Stone Cold. Welcome on in. Maybe I should fix my camera for if anybody new shows up. I think. Wait, might be able to fix this. 1 second. Sorry, Google. Sorry. If I go like this. Surprise! Oh. It's gonna leak my cords. Eminem's Mud Eye. Bro, so moldy. Are you moldy, Moogle? He's actually in pretty good shape right now, considering his Mud Eye and everything. That is his middle name, is Mud Eye. For those who don't know, Moogle has a sort of condition when before he was rescued, and as part of his litter, he acquired a injury on his eye, basically where like our tear ducts are. But while cats don't have tear ducts as we know them, they do have like vents there because their eyes just always produce liquid solution to keep, you know, their eyes wet, and those vents are where the water like goes. And since he got a scar on one, it got all clogged up with scar tissue, and so his face gets wet off the tears sometimes. It makes his eye boogers kind of grody. So that's why we call him Moogle Mud Eye. The muddiest eye. Angor! Yo! Fuck yeah.
Just talking to she and remember Twitch Prime sub was up.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We were just talking about the art of war. And about eye boogers. Apple Papa! What's up? Yeah, the Sun Tzu book. That's what we're talking about. I was telling everybody that it's basically just about trolling. I remember Technoblade used to quote the Art of War a lot. I think that the most used quote is about like when you are strong appear weak, and when you're weak appear strong, or something like that. Here we go. Hi, buddy. Oh yeah, he's Gonzo's. AA Spacebar is his full government name. P-Black 2002, thank you so much for the follow, man. Do you play 2B2T, or is this your first time seeing anything about it? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. T-Black, I recommend Meteor Client. It's free, it's easy to use, and you can get add-ons for it. And if you're looking to find a dupe stash, my advice is go ahead and hunt just over 1 mil. And my cat likes to act a fool. Oh, yeah. This is a rare moment of Moogle being chill. Is this the cat speaking? This is my persona. I prefer if you call me, Sir Magwat or Mr. Moogitons. I'm actually on the road to becoming a full-time what's it called? What's it called when you're like a streamer but you only use like a cartoon character? I'm working on becoming a full-time VTuber. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask. Don't be a stranger. What the hell is this 1.12 activity doing over here? What the fuck? Hello. Oh, great. Hey guys, me. It's me. Me. Moogle. I'm just a cat in a Minecraft world. Welcome to my first Minecraft 2B2T stream. Me. I'm just playing in my dreams in a cat ball world. Follow me on my adventures. Me. Hey, brother. Whoa, hairball. Me. I sure do love playing Minecraft in my dreams. Me. It's a big world for a tiny cat like me. Me. I wonder if they left some treats on this trail. I don't know. I just love being free in the great outdoors. Oh, that's a good idea. I am getting a bit hungry right now. What am I hungry for? Random piece of plastic on the ground? That does sound pretty good. Oh, I know. How about wires? Oh, I sure do love the taste of plugged-in wires. You've gone from 30 to... It's just a cat eat cat world out here in 2B2T. I don't mind it. Me, 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 me. I love dreaming of the great outdoors. Oh boy. Is this real life or is this a dream? Me, 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 me. Maybe I could try counting my fingers. That'll do it. Everything seems right to me. All right, let's keep going. Just a cat on a never-ending journey. I wonder if I'll find a base with anybody active at it. They can give me head scratches. All right, fine. That's a word? Later. What the fuck? That's not a word. Wow. This place is old as balls. Bees wasabi bees. Uh-huh. Let's go for a walk, shall we? It says LA. It's in Los Angeles. Oh, yeah. What the hell? Low-key, this place is gorgeous. What the? Why are they blurred? What? Have they always blurred faces? What do they even do here? Great, there goes my chances of ever going famous for being on Google Earth. Look at the size of some of these leaves, bro. That's like as big as a human being. I'm just enjoying the walk. Let's do some sun tech. Yep. Yo, what the? There's words in the sky. Have you guys ever noticed these before? Oh, yeah. Okay, whoever owns the pink house down this road is a bad bitch for sure. Easy. Not bad! Small world. We're just living in it. Let's go. Whoa. This is why you don't build a house made out of glass. Is this one of the cities in China that they just build to break down? Oh, it is. Have you guys heard of those? Do you guys know about the GDP of China? China isn't on Street View? Twin Mun. That's what I call egg. I dab him up one time. I say, Wagwan Twin Mun. It's not mainland China? How do you know? Where is Hong Kong? My initial heart was telling me to go to Wuhan. Okay, I jumped the railing. Let's go over here. Anything. Anything that can tell me anything. Shop for lease? Bro, I swear this is one of those cities that like aren't even real. They build all these things, nobody lives in them. Promise. I swear. And then they just tear them down. And then their GDP goes crazy for it. I don't even know what GDP means, but I watched a YouTube video on this. Media savvy? That's me. I'm also Wuhan savvy. Bingo was his name-o. Someone give Sid VIP. Yo, I'm still flying. Hello, world. Hello, ma'am. Why are there 2 trails? Oh, brother. We're never gonna find anything. PK, welcome on in. I'll never not listen to Sid again. Whoa. Wait, at Spacebar, it's cool how he just doesn't value my advice at all. Whatever. Anyways, back to the... See, that dude's face is not blurred. Oh, now it is. You know what? You know what? I know exactly where we are right now. I know exactly where the frick we are. What? Way more south? Are you guys stupid? We can just skip this one, go on to the next. Fuck, what the hell? It's on the exact opposite side of the whole... Oh, we've had a place like this before. I don't even need to walk around to know that we are in... We're like in Turkey right now. Oh, wait. Was that a babushka? Oh, I've never seen such a Russian elder. I mean, well, that's Kyril. No, it can't be Kyrgyzstan. It can't be. Check the plate again. They got like an orange bit on the left. For some reason. Kind of a nice car here. Albania? She is wearing something on her head. Where even is Albania? Nah, spacebar, you're... Do they have these type of characters in Turkey? Yes or no? Do they have those types of characters in Turkey? Yes or no? Fuck. I cannot believe myself right now. I cannot believe this is real. This is the humiliation. No, I know, spacebar. I know I said it. I know I said that. Fuck. Oh, I know where we are. This is the south of France. This is somewhere between Italy and Greece. This is a... What the... What the hell? Sid said Ireland. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm going straight to Ireland. I'm not looking at a single other thing. I don't even care. We're in fucking Belfast right now. Holy shit, she's insane. No, she's actually got she's got like a cracked client or something. Holy crap. Holy fuck. What's going on? Why are we going south? Why are we going south? I can't. Ah. What are your guys' thoughts? Because we just passed these 3 trails that are going north, but they're all pretty far away from each other. Or we have our usual guy just going east. Or we can dive back to our bed, which is way the hell over here when it's more active. And then we can go back here and just start going fucking crazy. Just all around here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Pause. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 trail, 5. It's a million people going east. Where did they all? We're gonna go down a little bit more. We're gonna go down at least to here. Because that is some... Keep going straight east. I mean, I guess we might as well. He's already doing it. But let's do this research at least. No, X7. that particularly messy area we have yet to spiral around in. All this, you do like a full-on spiral is what needs to occur there. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Thoughts on the Morse code guy in TV chat? I don't know what he's talking about. I just realized we haven't played a certain game in a minute. And it is called something I am forgetting the name of. Whatever. Should we play some Redactyl today? Yes or no? What is Scrandle? Should we play it? Watch this. I'm about to one-shot this. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this, my favorite word. Person, place, thing, building, country, hospital, store, grocery, plaza, meat. Oh, the color matching game. I like that one. You haven't played that one in a minute. Just a question. I've been wondering for a while. Where do you see 2v2t in the next 20 years? In bad shape. There's mud out your eye, Moogle. You got mud in your eye, buddy. Oh, okay, fine. I won't get it out right now. Sorry, Moogle. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. That's my bad. Oh, he's gone. And I ruined it. I just ruined all of it. Sometimes he's really chill about it. Well, now you guys have to look at my ugly mug. I can point at Moogle again. Okay, it's right there. What the fuck? Yeah, Aqua, I feel you. I understand where you're coming from with that. Because either it just be... I think that the two ways it's going to go is either it just ends up turning into basically an SMP or whatever. Like, Microsoft just nukes everything that it's good for. Or... Yeah, I think it's just going that direction, probably. Okay, McDonald's Diner. Breakfast. Lunch. Fork. Knife, spoon, plate, table, and building, place, dinner, spaghetti factory, Manufacture. Produce. Product. Kitchen. Whoa. Midnight snack. Late night munchies. Where's the concept of this game? I'm confused. Okay, so Contexto. There's basically an AI bot that has a word in mind. And we are just guessing words, trying to figure out what it is. And depending on how close it is, like this is like 20 words away, contextually, or like associated wise. You know what I'm saying? Did I already do restaurant? Restaurant. Drive-through. Drive-through. Moon. Cheese. I still feel like we're so far off. Bobby Bob 777. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Club. Bar. We're still going. We're so good. This one's hard, guys. I'm going for one clue. I don't care. Give me a hint. Spectacular? No, don't say it. Don't say it, Bobby. I mean, date? We did a theater, right? What if I need to spell it a different way? Dessert. Spectacular. Circus. Showman. Oh. Whoa. Up top. I don't know how dinner was like 40 away. Bah, dude. Another sit. No. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let me try to find the what's it, like a color matching game. Dial.gg. Single player. Oh, it's playing some sounds. Okay, we're talking like a forest mud poop green. Yeah? How we feeling? How we feeling? Does it need to be a bit darker? Forest mud poop green. Let's go. What? I was really far off. I didn't do enough poop. Okay, there's more. That's a good warm-up, though. Okay, we are talking about... Ooh, the loveliest, periwinkleest, purplest lavender. That's it. That's it. It's so far off. No, that was not good at all. It needed to be more. I just forget. More blue. I'm gonna. Ooh, okay. A greenish bluish. Come on. How we feeling? How we feeling? Maybe a little darker. If we're gonna go a little darker, then we have to go a little bit that way. There. One notch lighter. I'm burning to death. Whoa! Up top. Boom. That's pretty good. Why am I burning to death? Is there a dark mode? Oh, I have no elytra. What? I think I just threw away a whole elytra into the lava. What is this? Do I really just keep following it eastbound? Fuck me, man. Oh, that's relaxing. Duh. That one was so close, you guys. Good job. Okay, next. Ooh, okay. Kind of like a stoic green. How we feeling? Darker from here? Too yellow? How we feeling right here? Try the tone game? Someone pin that message. Too dark now? Less saturation? How you feeling right here? I think it's too light. That's it. I think this is it. I think this is it. Or did I fuck it up? You guys just started saying yes. Too dark now. One more up. God damn it. Not bad. Not bad. It had more of a grayness to it. Oh, yikes. This is like Spoop Green. It's like Spoop Green if Spoop was turned into a ghost. Spoop Green if Spoop was turned into a ghost. How you feeling? A little lighter? Like here? More yellow, not as bright. Oh, yeah, you're right, you're right. Huh? Grayer. I don't know if it's supposed to be... Remember, it's Spoop as a ghost. If it's Spoop as a ghost, then I don't think I'm supposed to go down anymore. Not bad! Not bad! Not bad! That was a good frame of reference. Pretty good. We got better. Look at us. Hey. Wow, yeah, look how close we were in the last three. This one says it's farthest or farther, but like this one was the closest in my head. Almost XQC. All right, that was awesome. I like that game. Thanks for the help, guys. So, as I was saying, the art of war. I'm just joshing, y'all. Paul, when are you gonna get a new mod now that you fired space? He's still modded. Oh wait, can't you unmod yourself? You can't remod yourself, obviously. Does he not have the... Does he not have the... Here, come on. Let's I have an idea. I have an idea. Everybody just cover the stream for go watch like somebody else for a minute. Just leave it's just me and Spacebar here for a sec. Warn. Hey. Hey, buddy. Sorry about the whole GeoGuessr thing earlier. I don't know. I just sometimes the fame gets to my head. And I'm just sorry. I have no excuse. The last thing I'd want to do is turn my back on my best mod. Nay, my friend. So, yeah, I don't expect forgiveness, but just know I'm working on being a better version of me. So, yeah. Maybe someday we can run Bed Wars. Or something later. With Fart Clan? Yeah. That'd be nice. See you later. See you later. Love you, bro. Alright, peace. Wait, did I just post that? What? You can report my warning? That can't be real. That can't be. It's my stream. This is mutiny. You just like saying those words from the report button are gonna get my whole stream flagged for no reason. They're gonna flip back to the part of me zooming in on that map art earlier. Oh God. That's how did Team like get that? How did he get that text? What the fuck? What is Vencord? That sounds like a snip snip procedure. Hi, Moogle. So much for playing Pokemon. Wait, guys, should I actually, at like, I don't know, the 2-hour 15 mark, should I switch over to Pokemon or no? Oh my. Moogle. Which Pokemon? Pokemon Platinum. The one that we've been playing through. Chat voted for it yesterday and you didn't give it? Oh my. Yo, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't really care about, yeah, I don't really care about streaming at all now that I think about it. I think I'm just gonna die. Move, please. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna say it. My chat is just full of brutes. Big brutes. Oh, yeah, Luca for sure. I'll kill my main back in a bit. Speaking of, I'm gonna tab over to my main. It says trail timed out. Did I pull up on my main? I've just been like AFKing trails like 2 mil out. Did not quite pull up. I was mod on Kick before Twitch. Should I just maybe ditch Twitch altogether? Start fresh on Kick? Ditch hunting too? Only slots? What do the sticks even refer to? Every time you talk about the sticks, I think of like nunchucks for some reason. Time is it? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm actually ending the bit. Bit ends now. Oh man, that was awesome. Right, guys? Right? Friends? That was a good bit while it lasted, but I'm kind of glad to be done with it now. Now they're all friendly again. On a serious note, should I play some Pokemon? That sounds fun. But if Space for us to walk his dog soon, then we'll just wait. It's fine. Or never mind. Okay, has to chop an onion too. That's the only tasks that the spacebar has. Where is this guy going? The reason why I want to play Pokemon is because I kind of want to test out my new Art of War strats. I want to see what happens if I try to combine dark psychology with the Art of War while playing Pokemon. It's just something I wanted to test out. He's stimming again. Anything but Skyrim? Bro, hey, I was talking about playing Oblivion. Perhaps. Everyone is in VDC. No, not everyone is waiting in VC. Spacebar still has to walk his dog. He's actually in VC. Who is Stone Cold Killer? Now that's a legend. Why do you ask? Did you find something of his? He comes to stream sometimes. Kind of often, actually. My friend did, yeah? Oh, what did he find by him? One of my favorite places on the archive is... Guys, I think I pulled up. Guys, I think I just pulled up. What? Stone Caverns. Now that is what it looks like to pull up on a dupe stash. In case you're wondering what it looked like, if you're ever flying around in the overworld and it looks like this. Oh yeah, it's back. Can you guys guess the coordinates of this stash? Just rattle off some guesses. I didn't even try to trick you guys. I just did it for like the bit. 200k, 200k, 600k, 800k. The coordinates of this stash. Do I have to walk through the creeper? What the fuck is this? What the? Get me into the stash part. Bexley, I think we found something big. Nah, but for real, the coordinates of this is 60k by 150k. Okay, just fly. Different times indeed, bro. Get me in there. I think it's through here. We're getting close. This tunnel will lead to pirate ship after obstacles, as in the Goonies. Yo. Okay, can I just like warp? No, how do... How are we supposed to teleport? I'm so sorry, Pexley. So my friend found their farm base, like, active? No way Stone Cold kill us. Look at the cow face, bro. It's so sick. There should be a pearl thing. Oh, there they are. They broke the archive. They brought it back shitter than ever. Oh, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Put me here. Here. Awesome. Down. That's the way in. Bingo. Video games. And it's empty. Some of these are full of just like random stacked totems. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Oxness, how like using clients kind of turn you into a bit of a sheep. Efficiency level 255. Fire aspect 255. Raw cod stacked. Anyways, I've kind of got distracted. I love spending time at this place. This is one of the few like chunk dupes stashes on the archive that kind of showcase one of the like auto chunk dupe setups. It's just so cool. He has like this little room segmented away. He has like the water room with the lava dude, and then the water dude in the lava room, and then the like stone room with the obby guy, and the obby room with the stone guy. Yeah, bro is duping crazy here. I can't lie, I like when stashes are unorganized like this. It feels like the chaos is beautiful. May just be me though, dude. You're preaching to the choir when it comes to that. Like if anybody understands what you're talking about, it's me 100%. I've always Mario's Day Off and White Pot Leaf. Awesome. I've always liked stuff like that. And so at my solo stashes, I tend to do that. Anyways, I'm kind of getting distracted just looking around here. But shout out Stone Cold Killa. Your friend found his farm base. Devshino, I'm curious. Wisdom. Like how far it was or how old it is. Because I know he used to play. Nice pig spawners. What do I have in my e-chest? Yo! Check out this sword. I found this sword at the Itristan stash. I think. On the archive. Because you can collect little things. I think it's like the coolest sword that I found. I thought I had other stuff in there. But maybe it's not my main. Rev? Anyways. There's one stash me and my friend made on Open Anarchy, and it was one big cylinder with chests as the outline, if you go to mean. That's so sick. It's like a tower of chests, and you're in the middle of it. You guys were talking about, what you guys were talking about? There was another place that you said was cool. Also, higher stats. I don't know if I said hi. Equilibrium. Go. Ooh. Cool. Fabustra. I recognize that name from the totems. Yo, happy tree friends. What server is this? Oh, this is the archive. So these are all like 2p2t bases that have been world downloaded and uploaded onto this archive server. It's like a museum right here. Yeah, look at that. Banners. And this place is pretty old, so these are all like mega old banners. I recognize a lot of them. There's also some I don't. I definitely did not copy that one. Cool. Let's free cam down into like the storage of like the super busy part. We'll go this way first. Let's see. Is this like a... Oh, just a nice little storage room. And then over here... Were they duping here? Probably not. What? Ooh, old colored sign. I mean, no way the chests are saved at all. Nah, probably not. Anyways. Please let me back in. Let's go. Banner halls. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna check on a trail follower. I'm gonna use the bathroom really fast. All right, one sec, y'all. Thanks, T-Black. Appreciate it, man. What's the big idea? Wait, is YouTube? Oh, Kuzumai. One sec. Okay. No, I was just talking about, somebody asked that in playing Minecraft, if there are any like habits I developed, like bad habits that make the gameplay harder down the line, which I thought was an interesting question, and I could relate that to League of Legends. I don't know how much others understand that, but with like having having your screen locked, all right, it's one of those games where like if you develop bad habits, then like as you try to improve, then those bad habits start to weigh you down even more. And then I expressed how with hat clients, when you get so used to using them, then when you play vanilla again, you can you realize how much they have assisted you, and then you turn sheepish. You're like, oh crap, like I can't just like jump from any height because there's fall damage, and I have to manage my hunger more instead of just having gapples on me all the time. And it's like, man, traveling is hard. All that stuff. How am I flying? With fireworks. Paul, do you want to see things from an old base me and my friends were working on a year or two ago? Yeah. Wait, Benji boy. Oh, like, with you away? Oh, I was just, stretching my leg out really far. And it's pre-recorded. Now, Benji, this is 2P2T. So you can use clients and stuff. Shall we? Cheers. We've given up on him playing Plat. Okay, what about tomorrow? What if we make it a date? Tomorrow I will for sure play Plat. What do you guys think? Wait, what did you say? It's Prozo? Is this all people do on 2p2t, LOL, base hunt? Or is all people can really stream, I guess, or get rated? Yeah, so as far as streaming 2p2t goes, you can stream whatever you want, really. But you do run a risk if you're streaming at a base, unless you have precautions set up. So for example, all of these blocks, they're like rotational. They have these textures where if you look at them from a different side, they have slightly different textures, right? And people can use that information to determine like at least what side of the server you're on, unless you use a module called no render, texture rotations, which kind of obfuscates that information. So you can stream at your base, but then like you still kind of run the risk of like if you accidentally press F3 or something, it's a little bit more detrimental than if you're just base hunting. And I guess the issue with streaming PvP is you kind of end up attracting a demographic of folks that are more likely to be really toxic and just, yeah. Cool idea. Pretend it's a survival server. Don't reveal it's 2B until it's griefed. Yo, that's actually a good idea. What if I did that, Luca, where I just like, I get myself not even that far, but like a few 100,000 blocks away, and I just start like a new survival series. The one thing to that degree is the jig is up if you try to like fight the Ender Dragon. Yeah, basically spoop. Paul, I DM'd you pictures of the base. Let's see. Is 2B still fun for new players knowing that the server community is all about griefing? I think that the server community being all about griefing is a bit deceptive. I think the server is historically known for being like anything you build on the server will be griefed someday. And I think especially when the server first kind of came about was griefing a bit more sensationalized because it was so taboo and so evil. But nowadays, I'd say the majority of people that play 2B don't really care for griefing, and they just love seeing the history and seeing how just like people interact with the land over the course of time and stuff. I think that a lot of people will join. Most people join, and then like the first thing that they come across, they're like, oh shit, this is an intact build, I'm gonna blow it up. And then they kind of satiate that desire, and they're like, all right, time to keep adventuring. And then they're like, I don't really care so much to blow up all the other stuff I find. Andre Flames, I appreciate you, bro. Benji Boy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, any questions about 2B stuff, I'm happy to answer. Now, I'll wait to play Plat until Spacebar can for sure be here. I need Spacebar and T-Black if I'm to like coach me if I'm playing that game. What? And nice, Sid. I appreciate you. How often do you come across a base that isn't rated? Well, like, not every base is even worth raiding. The majority of bases on the server are already pretty mud. It's Prozo, the last like genuine public dupe to exist on the server happened over 6 years ago. So because of that, the resources of the server are spread very thinly across many players, and many more players don't have any access to duplicated items. It's just vanilla. And sometimes you end up finding just like tiny dirt hut in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes you end up finding a mega vanilla base with all the farms you can think of, max production style. Sometimes you find a group base where people kind of come together with like a theme in mind, and that's always like a really cool expression of community. And then sometimes like the best thing is to find a dupe stash, you know, either a really old one where people genuinely duped at it, or maybe a base hunter's stash. Those are probably the rarest to find. Or maybe you just look in like a dungeon somewhere and it's a bunch of shulkers hiding down there from somebody who purchased from a shop and are just like trying to hide their stuff underground because they don't have a place to hide it yet. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. So, can you dupe totems? Yo!
Dupe stash win.
We're trying, man. It's getting a little bit more active on this trail. I appreciate the $2. Thanks, Luke. I appreciate that. But yeah, as far as totems go, totems are, as far as like really useful resources go, those are one of the more common ones because of a couple reasons. When they first came about, they were heavily duped because the only way that you could get them otherwise was from Woodland Mansions, right? Let's just try to skip over there, actually. And so those were heavily duped, and back in the day, people managed to stack unstackable items. That's what we were looking at on the archive server just a few minutes ago. So like things like elytra, armor, totems were illegally stacked to 64 and duped that way. And so down the line, base hunters have been able to find them and chuck those shulkers on top of hoppers that just dump them into more chests, and they can successfully unstack the totems. And so you can just rock them. Now, you know, illegal unstackables or whatever are super reverted. And nowadays, the last part of all this is that nowadays, now that farms have become meta again, ever since the 1.12, it's updated from 1.12. Obviously, there's raid farms, and people can make even more totems that way. So yeah, totems are pretty common actually on the server. Why would I know what? Do I know what Old Lady North's beef was with Joey Coconut? Old Lady North, Joey Coconut. I think that whatever situation went down between Old Lady North and Joey Coconut was probably relatively predetermined by the fact that Joey Coconut has always had an issue with 5C, as he has run one of the most active building groups for such a long period of time, Astral Brotherhood, and 5C is one of the most active griefing groups of all time on 2B, which is 5C, yeah. And so Old Lady North comes along and is a prominent figure in 5C nowadays, so it just makes sense that something would transpire in that department, I guess. I'm gonna switch the music on over because it's switched over to some drum and bass, unless you guys are vibing with it. I just don't want to I just don't want it to be too noisy or annoying for y'all. Oh yeah, you can join the server vanilla, totally. I think it's cool to see the server vanilla, but no player is better than any other player based on their experience. They're just different. They're just different. Hi, Yoski. Do you think like non-farmable shulkers will become almost non-existent given enough years with a new dupe? Nah, I don't think so. I think that while stashes do routinely get griefed, I think that there are so many on the server that are constantly circulated that they're not gonna just all of a sudden all disappear or anything. Yeah, people make some insane shulker farms too in the end dimension, or if they manage to bring a shulker from the end into the overworld, people can make some incredible farms with those. You must have built a few bases on here. What's the longest one has lasted? Bro. Almost every one of my bases now has been like abandoned, compromised, or griefed. Really early on in my 2v experience, I was one of the founders of a group that's still active called SBA, and SBA stands for Spawn Builders Association. And so I've made a lot of spawn bases between like 1k and 10k, like over 50 of them I've been a part of, and those routinely get griefed, and that is part of the nature of the group because it keeps things fresh. You know, there's like, we pick a theme, we build a base, within like a couple weeks to a month, very often it ends up getting compromised, found by somebody who ends up griefing it. It turns into like a big battle, which is always exciting. And then we find a new cool bit of terrain, because there's a lot of corrupted terrain in the spawn region. We pick a new theme, and it just keeps going. And it keeps things fresh in that group. It's really fun. But my very, very, very first base that I was ever invited to back in 2020, I was literally just, I was glazing highway repair people in chat. And I was like, are there anybody on here working on the highways that I can help? I was also broke, and so I was looking for maybe like a pickaxe. And the dude who messaged me had like an overworld highway group with a recruit base as well. He was like, here, help me fix up this highway, which I did. And then he's like, you're not too bad. You can come out to our recruit base if you would like. Which was basically just, you know, as it sounds, a base to invite new players of this group that like may or may not be trustworthy, but it's not that big of a deal because it's just a recruit base, so whatever. That base that I was invited to back in October of 2020 is still intact to this day. which is crazy. Where's the best place to put a stash? And are barrels worth it? Barrels are good because they aren't the main target. Oh my god. No, barrels are sick. Honestly, if you don't have a whole lot of stuff, I'm gonna put you guys onto some sauce right now. If someone doesn't have a whole lot of stuff, but they do have some valuables of shulkers, where like if they end up dying back to spawn, they're not just gonna be left out high and dry. What I would do is I would go a few thousand blocks away from spawn and end up finding a dungeon within Deep Slate level, all the way down at Deep Slate. And you want to be careful as you mine down. Use like Silk Touch so you can rebuild back up to the surface without making it look like it's been altered at all. Just hide some shit down there. That's what I would do. That's incredible. 6 years? It must be far out. It's not, bro. It's not even that far out. But it's just right in a sweet spot where people aren't really looking that much. And then the people that have found it can appreciate the history and recognize that it's not active anymore, you know. So they find an old base, and there are a lot of griefers. There are griefers out there that just want to blow anything up that's standing. But from most griefers' point of view, they want to blow something up that's active. Because beyond the like pretty lights of the explosions, there's like the toxicity of it, of like ruining someone else's work. And if they're not getting that out of it, then they might just be like, well, whatever. Andre Flames, yeah. Nice. Yeah, now Taco can use it as blackmail. What if I blow up my own base and hide one under? Yeah, I like this Bobby guy. I love that idea. I have seen people that literally just live out of griefed bases. Because it still kind of has the bare necessities. You know, it has a furnace and some chests laying about here and there. But it's like within the context of some just like craters and nuked buildings. Throw up some vines while you're at it. Make it just look like some genuine ruins. But the issue is if you're actually like actively living underground at all, people who base hunt like me, they have ESP modules, so they can see underground. You know? I have had that idea, a similar idea, Bobby, of like, what if I made an entire dupe stash and then I have like a secret entrance to enter it? You know, like I have like a button in the back somewhere that I click and it like opens up some redstone doors. And then besides that though, there's like a big main entrance, you know, like a obvious doorway. That when somebody finds it, they'll walk in that way, but on the ground is just like some pressure plates and the entire stash is rigged with TNT. So as soon as they walk in, it just instantly blows up, and so they can't get any of the loot. I've always thought of setting something like that up. but never actually done it. Furnaces is a great way to hide it, even though it only has one slot that you can put things in. You know, you can only put it in the top slot. You can't even put anything in the bottom slot. But people rarely go down to look inside of furnaces, especially if it's underneath like a griefed base or something. Or another strategy that I've seen people do, which is awesome, is like Yoki bringing up the furnace chunk ban from a few years ago made me think that there are valleys, entire valleys of furnaces from that chunk ban era. And you could find yourself in one of those valleys and specifically just like pick out a few of them. Be like, I'm going to open up this one, chuck something in there, take a screenshot while I'm looking at it, and then walk away. And it's very likely that it'll still be there next time you come back because people don't go through each and every one. There was a time period. Oh, I think I'm gonna start doing this again. Actually, I don't want to leak it. Fine, I'll tell you guys. There was a time period back in like 2022 or 3 when I was practicing PvP, where I had so in Nether spawn there is so much shit everywhere, right? People don't even turn ESP on inside of Nether spawn because it's just littered with e-chests and portals and crap everywhere. And it's all just blown up anyway. And so during that time period, I mined up like 150 blocks away from 0-0 in the Nether. I just mined up into the roof up here, and I shoved a dispenser up there, and I just filled it with kits. And I covered it back up. And then inside that dispenser is what I would re-gear out of for PvP. That was a good strat. Eventually it got found. Eventually someone came through and had ESP on, I'm sure, and was looking up there like, that's not usual. I'm very far out, Sushi Roll. Today we are. Also, welcome on in, bro. I hope you've been well. First hatch I found, I hid everything in a bunch of scattered shipwrecks. There you go. Yep. Using the naturally generated things. Always a good strat. Thanks, Andre Flames. Appreciate you, bro. Yo, Malik, what's going on, bro? Paul, do you know how there were like nether roof builds in 2019? Yeah. Oh wait, you're Luke? Sushi Roll? I didn't know who that was. I thought it was just like a first time chatter type thing. Also, welcome on in, Gwendora. And Chazzy, yeah, I don't think I said hi, but good to see you. Thank you so much. 7275. Right on time with Yeetmane. Bro, build a nomad hut. There was a dupe stash that Malik found a few years ago that had a dub of kits that were called nomad hut kits, and it was all of the ingredients from that like one FitMC video. Do you find bases to hunt easily? Wait, hold that thought. What is going on here? Well, okay, so for example, right now we're around like 10 million out. We are really, really far from 0-0. And so streams in this range turn out to be a lot of traveling. I mean, you can just see how much we've traveled just in today's stream. And like this was some overworld activity that I was looking at last night. It's a lot. But sometimes I base it on stream like a lot closer. And that's also a cool experience in a different way. And you find different kind of stuff, and you find stuff more frequently. And so that's one of the things about basing on 2B is you can really appreciate exploring all the different ranges for what it's worth. I appreciate the $2, man. You ever hunt on cons? It's super underhunted. I have not. Is it worth? The only other Anarchy server I've genuinely hunted on for a little bit was 9B. That was cool. $2BAU? Wait, should I try joining it right now? I never really hunted on that server, did I? I think I just, like, LARPed on that server for a bit. What's 2BAU? It says 2B Australia. 2B2T. Was it not just like 2B2T.au? Join Hypixel. Y'all gaming? Whatever time warp zone pay me is talking about. I don't know what it is, but whenever Yeetmane comes through, it's like almost like there's an aura of just like, never mind. Big old stashes. Hunting on 9B right now? There's still definitely a challenge. Yo! Thanks, man. Dude, maybe I should change the... Maybe I should change the yeeted thing. Just like by the words and the sounds and my alerts, you can... It's starting to get a little crusty. I don't know. Nady, thank you, man. I appreciate the 335. Must have been just like the last he had on that account or something. I appreciate it. Wait, that might be a good idea. How often do I stream 2B? Pretty much, definitely every Monday, Tuesday, and then most of the time on Sunday and Wednesday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes I stream other stuff too, though. How long will a base last? Between 500 to 1,000 blocks out? It could be, you could get pulled up on while you're building it and just get killed on the spot. Or maximum, it could last like a couple weeks, I'd say. Nah, you're good, Egg. You're good, bro. I had enough yesterday, man. Paul, get back on that TikTok grind. Your video is starting to die off. My comment is getting more likes than the video. Yeah, you come up with some good top comment material. On the real, I should wrap up here in a few minutes. I wonder what happened to that retrace guy. I wonder if he comes through again. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be down for a little build battle. A little bed wars to just nestle me into the evening. What other games do I play? Yeah, I know, Egg. I know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but... I love your dog, Spacebar, by the way. But what other games do I play? I play Horsey Game. I play Wordle. Did I say Horsey Game yet? What does your webcam look like midday? Not as good. I started today's stream with it being light outside. Now it's dark. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, huh? The passage of time. Yo, I love Lethal Company. Nah, I actually play hella shit. I'm just doing a little bit right now. Come on, 9B. I'll supply you with whatever you need. I'm low-key. I'm geared up. Uh-oh, I just... whatever. I'm geared up on 9B. I think my inventory is full of TNT, though. Bro, still want load up Overworld? What are you talking about the Overworld for? The trail's in the nether, man. Oh, man. This guy's such a noob. You guys like Overwatch, though? Overwatch could be another good game to practice my dark psychology on. My base was found recently around 2.4 mil. Lasted maybe 2 months. Okay, your base... being 2.4 mil out. Lasting 2 months. Sorry. And lasting 2 months? That's just hella unlucky. I mean, did you break the portal nether side after you... Find a base in 10 minutes. I send 100. Man. I'll probably never find a base in 10 minutes. I guess I'll just build a random portal here. It's just useless for me to build anything. Oh, crap. I accidentally went full cam for some... Oh! No way. Guys, you would not believe it. You would not believe what I just pulled up on 2B2T. I can't see anything because there's so many items everywhere. Let's go into free cam. No way. No way. I love Happy Tree Friends. Didn't break the portal and left a big trail. Yeah, that'll do it then. That's still unlucky, honestly. The frequency of... I look like I live inside of a fish tank. Yo, it's loaded. Brief time. Have you ever tried 9B9T? Yeah, we were just talking about it. That's the other server that I've actually like played a good bit. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do is stuff has gotten a little bit more active, it seems like. Let's suss out this area as it's gotten a bit wider. What is this song doing? Paul, you were close to it? It was down the Northwest Highway? I mean, I've hunted on all the highways. Do I have a pillow? Like a pillow that I piss in? Or... Is Mr. Pissair on live right now? Should I rate him? Nah, I got a good video for you to watch. I don't think so. I don't think you do. I don't think I want to watch any video you send me after asking me if I have a pillow. Do I like breakcore music? Yeah, actually. I do. Although I didn't start stream with breakcore music. I started stream with video game music. Okay, so clearly it's not necessarily getting wide out here, but instead there's just a northbound trail that's crossing over with our eastbound trail. Sloppy Sushi. Nah, no finds really today. I mean, it's just been one straight shot trail all day, but it's been good conversation, good vibes. Some fun mini games in the mix. So no complaints. Nah, I think figuring out how to escape spawn on your own is I don't know. I've talked about this on stream before, and it might sound kind of silly, but the mystery and confusion and sort of fear upon joining 2B for the first time and trying to escape spawn and get your first items and everything. Like, there is something that is really fantastical and special about that experience that you can only get once. And I wish I could experience it again, you know. I think that the best thing that you can do, the best advice I can give you for anybody who's like starting off on 2B is to recognize, one, that death doesn't matter, and two, try not to think of yourself as like a victim of the server. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy Sushi, how was work, man? Estimate base hunting range today? Dude, we're like 10 million out. Hella far. We're about to swing back over to this trail right here. Right about here. Go. So wait, if he's that rich, then why didn't he grief the base? What are you talking about, Benji boy? I'm glad that you're getting big overtime bucks. Like one of my favorite pastimes, once you have the kind of security of having a stash and having the ability to go into your e-chest and like take stuff out to help you survive. Once you've achieved that, it's fun to go back to spawn as a naked player and just like find somebody else escaping spawn and just join up with them. Be like, yo, you want to escape spawn together? Because even though you can't simulate your first time, you can at least, like, be there while someone else is doing it. And, like, don't just, like, show up to them and, like, give them a bunch of shit out of your e-chest or anything like that. But instead, just, like, simulate being a new player with them or emulate it. And they'll just appreciate having a friend. You know, there's something to be said about when a player first joins 2B and you pull up on that player and you give them a pickaxe, just one single pickaxe, and they walk over and they're new and they don't have any clients or anything, and they're like, what? They look at it, oh, it's a god pickaxe. Like, that moment for them right then and there is actually more fulfilling, because then they're like, oh, I gotta put this away somewhere, I gotta put this in an e-chest, and it's the one thing that they have is that one pickaxe, and they will cherish that one pickaxe. But if you pull up on a new player and you just like dump them a bunch of kits or whatever, they pick it up and it's just so much that they can't really even fully they just kind of like then skip. They just like, it kind of just nukes that new player experience a little bit. And But with the pickaxe, at least that they have that like glimpse of what it's like to have like some god gear, and they can use it to like mine around and like spawn and shit. And then someone like Paul comes along and steals their one pickaxe. I have done that before. Especially if it's named something like Nose Picker. Oh yeah, I'll take that one pick. Say, I am conscious. I am consciousness. I did that with someone last month. The next day, he wasn't on. I left like 10 shulks of basic loot in our dirt hut and dipped. And when I came back there was a sign that said, thanks. It was lit. Oh, that's awesome. There was one time, so I've done that thing a few times where I've like emulated escaping spawn with a new player. I've done it in a bunch of different ways too. I've like been in a boat and been like, hop in. And I brought them someplace I had already hunted before and been like, this is my base. And it's like not even actually my base, but I'm just like creating this experience for them. But something else that I've done, which is really fun, is I've like been up ahead and know this person's like playing in vanilla, and I turn a corner and I quickly like open an e-chest and like grab this, and I'm like, I whisper, I'm like, yo, look what I just found. And it's just like a box of build mats, and they're like, what the fuck? And then we end up like using it to build like a LARP base. Big deal. And the last thing that I've also done is and Egg can attest for this. Egg has assisted me in this, is haunting new players. I don't know if I should get into that. Shout out LaFran. Bro, shout out LaFran. Holy shit. We made a base at -40 spawn, farmed, grow trees and diamond sets just to be able to escape spawn. It was amazing. That's awesome, bro. Found my first elytra, like 400k out. Yeah, my very first amount of loot I got, it wasn't even gear. It was just a shulker that was called Blue Box. Oh no, it was called Blue Shit. The name of the shulker was Blue Shit, and it was light blue, and it had like diamonds and prismarine, and that's it. I was like, oh fuck yeah. It was off a dead body too. Believe it or not, I have played the server. Nobody believes you anymore, Abe. I remember the Pineapple 50 days when you helped him. Were you in that stream, NATO? When I... Was I... I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember if I was live or not, but I know he was live, and he had just got to the end of like the Southern Canal, so I was able to indicate where he was based on that. And so I stream sniped him. I got him in a boat, and there was an ice highway in the nether, and so I started boating him around. It was on this account too. Jeez. And while we were traveling on the ice highway, me in the boat and him in the back of the boat, I opened up my map to see if there were any bases nearby, and there was. There was a base I had found like years back on stream. And so I brought him there, and I was like, do you want to come to my base? And I brought him there, and he was so wholesome about it. He was like trying not to show too much terrain. He was like walking with his head down because he didn't want somebody to like terrain exploit my base. Yeah, and that's where that clip comes from on my YouTube channel. I'm just gonna pull up. I'm just gonna pull up the clip because that was such a wholesome moment. Halsey being normal for 14 minutes. That whole video makes me happy. Oh, here it is. Piggy, piggy. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna invite Bobbers out here and we're gonna kiss. So this is Pineapple 50's POV when he first started streaming.
Oh, I don't want to. Whoa, look at this thing. Oh, that's awesome.
Welcome to my base.
Oh, I better not show. Oh, cool. Whoa. Oh. Neat.
It's so good, bro. It's so good. It's so good. I love that clip so much. It makes me so happy. The fact that like there was that sign that says you were at the lab where Big Greasy Egg was created. There's so many layers of lore just like within me placing that sign years back. And then like the crossover of that moment from years ago with like the present moment with Pineapple 50 was just so incredible, bro. You couldn't process it fully. Yeah, because it was such a bizarre thing. Like, imagine you get stream sniped and a dude insists that you ride in the boat with him. And then he's like, you want to come to my base? And instead of like taking him to a portal or anything, I just mined through the wall for like 2,000 blocks until I just like built a portal somewhere absolutely random. Like, it was just such a... Oh, fuck. I should end here soon, guys. Any last words? Did I miss something? Gone Platinum. We definitely didn't play Pokemon Platinum. You actually didn't miss anything, not gonna lie. Egg, is this the P-Pillow video? Do I have to watch it? Luca, I will, you DM me on Discord, like, the exact amount of, not the exact amount, but, like, how many shulkers of each thing that you need. If you need anything beyond note blocks, let me know. And then I'm just gonna, right after stream, take my main to my stash, fill up my e-chest, and then die back. And I'll either meet up with you or I'll just, like, hide them somewhere. What's awkward? Am I supposed to click on that YouTube video? Anyways, even though the find situation was not much today, At least we had that cool find yesterday in the same network of trails, but we have definitely been covering ground. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this work of art that we've created. Kermit the streamer. Wait, are you Kemet? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Whoever you are. At least we found... At least we found this. On this network of trails. I'm 100% sure there's going to be more stuff out here. I love, like, the mold in the trees. 100% there's going to be more stuff out here. Wait, Luca, have you not messaged me on Discord before? You can join up my stream in Discord and find me there. All right, let's see what Egg sent through. And then we'll raid somebody. How about that? But did I literally just fall out of the sky in one hit?
What's something you haven't told?
What? Thanks, Sloppy. I love you guys too. Moose is live? Yeah, type in !point Discord. On Twitch. And that'll bring up the link. Large female link. Let's go.
Parents.
What do you say?
What's something you haven't told your parents?
Something I haven't told my parents. Dude, I'm clean. I'm cool. I'm cool as biscuits.
Oh.
What else? Like,
Well, I'm about to say the most funniest thing in human history right now. Let me get up for a second.
Oh.
okay.
Well, you see, last night I saw my pillow, but it was with another pillow, so I had to punish the other pillow by ripping its head off and then get the stuffing out and then fuck it.
Yo, what the fuck? What's something?
What's the mod for the Elytra Autofly? I mean, it's just baritone. It's just baritone. You can look at baritone Minecraft. Yeah, I'm just gonna send through this raid. I don't think there's anything else left for me to say. I don't know why my thing has gone blurry. Whatever. Wish me luck. Wish me luck out here in this network of trails. Hopefully there's more to show for it than just that one griefed map art base. Alrighty, it's just nothing much in terms of Minecraft stuff. Just good conversation, good vibes. Now we're sending through a raid with Moose. It is his birth week, so make sure to remind him that he's very handsome and old. And put some emotes in there. While we're at it. I don't know. Alright, y'all. I'll be back in tomorrow. Maybe I'll play some Pokemon tomorrow. Maybe we'll play a little bit of Pokemon. If the trails are good, hopefully we can get back on those. Hopefully we'll pull up on some tomorrow. Alright, but thanks again for all the good conversation, all the good vibes. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. And I'll see you guys soon. Love y'all. Peace.
Walter. Oh, Paul, what is up, man?